घोररूपे महारावे सर्वशत्रुभयङ्करी भक्तेभ्यो वरदे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् ॐ सुरासुरार्चिते देवी सिद्धगन्धर्वसेविते जाड्यपापहरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् जटाजूटसमायुक्ते लोलजिह्वान्तकारिणी द्रुतबुद्धिकरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् सौम्यक्रोधधरे रूपे चण्डरूपे नमोऽस्तु ते सृष्टिरूपे नमस्तुभ्यं त्राहि मां शरणागतम् जडाना जडता हन्ति भक्ताना भक्तवत्सला मूढतां हर मे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् वं ह्रूं ह्रूं कामये देवी बलिहोमप्रिये नमः उग्रतारे नमो नित्यं त्राहि मां शरणागतम् बुद्धिं देहि यशो देहि कवित्वं देहि देहि मे मूढत्वं च हरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् द्वन्द्ववन्दिते करुणामयी तारे ताराधिनाथास्ये त्राहि मां शरणागतम् अष्टभ्यां च चतुर्दश्यां नवम्यां यः पठे नरः षण्मास्यैः सिद्धिमान् यस्तु सततं श्रद्धयान्वितः तस्य शत्रुः क्षयं याति महाप्रज्ञा प्रजायते। पीडायां वापि संग्रामे जाड्ये दाने तथा भये यम् इदं पठति स्तोत्रं शुभं तस्य न संशयः। घोररूपे महारावे सर्वशत्रुभयङ्करी भक्तेभ्यो वरदे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम्। सुरार्चिते देवी सिद्धगन्धर्वसेविते जाड्यपापहरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम्। जटाजूटसमायुक्ते लोलजिह्वान्तकारिणी द्रुतबुद्धिकरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम्। सौम्यक्रोधधरे रूपे चण्डरूपे नमोऽस्तु ते सृष्टिरूपे नमस्तुभ्यं त्राहि मां शरणागतम्। जडाना जडता हन्ति भक्ताना भक्तवत्सला मूढतां हर मे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम्। वं ह्रूं ह्रूं कामये देवी बलिहोमप्रिये नमः। उग्रतारे नमो नित्यं त्राहि यशो देहि कवित्वं देहि देहि मे मूढत्वं च हरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् इन्द्रादिविलसद्वन्द्ववन्दिते करुणामयी तारे ताराधिनाथास्ये त्राहि मां शरणागतम् अष्टभ्यां च चतुर्दश्यां नवम्यां यः पठेन्नरः षण्मास्यैः सिद्धिमाप्नोति नात्र कार्या विचारणा मोक्षार्थी लभते मोक्षं धनार्थी लभते धनम् विद्यार्थी लभते विद्यां विद्यां तर्कव्याकरणादिकम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठेद्यस्तु
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am. Good
Good
morning. Namaste.
Good morning.
How are you all doing? Good, ma'am.
All good.
Good, ma'am.
Excellent. Great. Good to see you all. Welcome to today's session. Are you all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Did your homework, yesterday's homework, learned all the asana names?
Took few extra.
Okay, good, good. Yes, Vinaya ma'am.
Can I start the prayer, ma'am?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Chalo, everyone, we'll start with prayers. Go ahead, ma'am. Vinaya ma'am.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Namaste.
Rub your hands. Join your hands.
Start with the breath, ma'am. Start with the breath.
Take deep breath. Avatu sahanau bhunatu sahaviryam karamavahai.
I'm breathing and Om chanting. You missed 3 times breathing and Om chanting. Sorry for distraction, Vinaya ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Let's start with Om Chant. Okay, let's start with Om. Breathe in. Om. 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 Join your hands. Close your eyes. Om Sahanavatu Sahanau Bhunatu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep your palm on your eye. Open your eyes slowly.
Yeah, very good, ma'am. Very good, Vinaya, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. So we'll start with the yogic breathing along with Ujjayi. Okay, so first of all, Vinaya ma'am, whenever we start the session, like you should start first with the focusing on the breath, then 3 rounds of breath, then you'll go with the Om chanting and then prayer. Okay, yes. So we'll start with yogic breathing along with the Ujjayi. Sit in comfortable position. After that, we'll continue with the Kapalabhati pranayama. So make sure that you sit in comfortable position. Spine and neck in line. Hands on your knees, palms open to the ceiling. Keep your eyes closed. Take a couple of normal breaths. Then slowly, by contracting your glottis, inhale and fill your abdomen. Let your abdomen expand out. Then slowly continue to breathing into your chest. Let your chest rise up. Then continue to fill into your collarbones. Let your shoulders rise up. Feel the fullness in the breath. Then slowly exhale from clavicular region. Then thoracic. Then your abdominal region. Continue. Yogic breathing along with Ujjayi. Inhale by contracting your glottis. Continue for 6 rounds. With complete awareness on your breath. Continue for 6 rounds. Once you are done with 6 rounds, do not open your eyes. Immediately feel the breath. Observe your breath. Once you are done with 6 rounds, relax slowly, drop all the efforts. We'll start Kapalabhati. Pranayama 30 strokes into 3 rounds. Those who are on menstrual cycle, please completely avoid. And people with high BP and heart problems, do it slowly. You can sit in Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Place your hands on your, you can keep them on your knees open to the ceiling, or you can adopt any mudra that you have learned, or you can keep your hand on your abdomen and observe your breath. Okay, inhale and exhalation should be active. Focus on your exhalation. Your inhalation is passive. Flap your belly in and out. While exhaling, contract your abdominal muscles. Focus on your exhalation. 30 strokes into 3 rounds. Keep your awareness on your breath. Continue. Once you are done with 30 strokes, relax for a few seconds. And then continue with the second round. Continue. Once you are done with the second round, relax for few seconds. And continue with the third round. Continue. Continue with the third round. Those who have completed third round, just relax. Do not open your eyes immediately. Drop all the efforts. And with few blinks, open your eyes. Excellent, everyone. Good. Good to go. Super. So now we'll go into breakout rooms. So in the breakout rooms, you'll be doing warm-ups, okay, and sun salutations of hands on thighs variation. Okay, are you all ready? Okay. So everybody should get the chance, make best use of these breakout rooms. These are like very good practice for you. Okay, so everybody should instruct. Okay, one day, those who have already taken the warm-ups, give chance to others. They should also get practice. Okay, yeah, good to go. We'll get into breakout rooms. Please join in your respective breakout rooms.
So how was it? How was the breakout room practice? Getting better day by day?
Yes, ma'am, it was very nice.
Ma'am. Yes.
We instructed without seeing manuals today. It was very nice. Day by day, we are.
While doing,
Confident, ma'am.
yeah, we are doing one. We are not just instructing. We are doing and instructing.
Yes, exactly.
That's good. That's how you have to be as a trainer. That's nice to hear. So everybody's back, right, to the main room? Yes, Vinaya, ma'am?
Ma'am, I'm not feeling well. I'm having back pain and feeling weak. I'll just sit and watch. I can't do asanas today.
Okay, no problem.
I'll keep watching.
Sure, ma'am. Okay. So yes. So everything is getting better, right? Warm-ups, instructions and all. In few days, we will start giving feedbacks. Okay. So how you are all doing and all. So please get ready. Okay. So how many of you have gone through all the asanas that we have taught till now? All the level 163 asanas? How many of you?
Only few I could see, ma'am.
Few we
Only
did, ma'am. Only few.
Only few.
We
So
can
what?
only few, ma'am.
Sorry?
We can remember only few asana names.
Only few asana names. How about others?
We'll try.
In coming 2 to 3 days, ma'am, will
Yeah.
be.
Some 20 asanas.
coming few days you will learn, okay, how you will instruct asana tomorrow. Okay, so today we are going to start with the sequencing methods. So you will have to remember all the asanas in order to teach. If someone is teaching also to do, you have to remember the asana names. Remember the asana names and how the posture also. If not, it will become very difficult for you to understand. Okay, and from tomorrow, your asana teachings also will start in the breakout. Okay, so today first we will start with sequencing methods. Okay, so all are able to hear? Yes, ma'am. Yes,
ma'am.
it's clear, right? Fine. So let's learn about the sequencing methods. So these sequencing methods, what we are teaching now, it is not there in your manuals. And whatever the important things that we are telling, please make sure that you note it. Okay, or else again you cannot repeat. Okay, I'll explain, but still I want everybody to make a note of it. Okay, that is not there in your any manuals or not there in any other books. Okay, Ashok sir, after taking years of classes, so by his experience, he has made these sequences so that you can make your class more interesting. Okay, instead of getting to the same posture, holding some posture for some time, or just getting into the posture, releasing the posture, we are bringing up a lot of variation into the asana where there will be a difference from one session to the other session when you start conducting classes. Okay, so that's when your students will start feeling something different. Okay, every day there will be some kind of excitement or something new that they'll be learning, or different kind of things that they can learn in the class, do in the class. So this is what your sequencing methods will do, and this sequencing method also helps you to take your 1 hour session very easily. The flow to bring the variations in the sessions, these sequences are very effective. Okay, so now let's learn what are these sequencing methods, how many sequences we have, all these things. Okay, so we have 5+1 sequencing methods, 6. Okay, 5+1, I told you will understand it. So the first sequencing method is traditional sequence. Traditional sequence. The second one is breathing sequence. Third, repetition. Fourth is vinyasa sequence. Fifth, power sequence. And the last one is mixed or combinational sequence. Okay, traditional, breathing, repetition, vinyasa, power, mixed or combinational sequence. So mixed or combinational is any like 5 sequences you have, no? Any 2 or more you can combine, and it is called combinational sequence. Okay, so now let's talk about traditional sequence. Before we talk about traditional sequence, I want to explain you all about a transition asanas. Okay, I have already told you all to make a major category of asanas. You have done this, I hope, right? By yesterday, you should have done the categories. Main categories only I have told. If it doesn't fall under any category, just leave it. Right? So these main categories are balancing, standing, seated, prone, and supine. So balancing means balancing on one leg. Standing and then seated means sitting postures. Prone means lying down on your abdomen. Supine is lying down on your back. I'm sure that everybody has categorized the asanas to this. Okay, so apart from this, we have transition asanas. For example, you are going to standing to seated asanas. You cannot just go like that. We are using certain asanas here to get into seated postures. So if you are in seated posture, you have to go to prone. So there is one sequence. From prone to supine, you have one more sequence. Not one more, you have sequence like that. Okay, so you have to understand and make sure that you should be ready with this also by tomorrow. Okay, I'll be giving examples for this transition sequence also. For example, the transition sequence from standing to seated. The direct transition is Malasana. Muskan, can you please show the demo? Okay, so like this, you have to come up with your own sequences. Clear? So let's observe, ma'am. No need to do it. It's just a thing that you can observe and you can do more kind of transition sequences like this. So for the first sequence, one example that I'm going to give from standing to seated, direct is Malasana. Come to Malasana. From here, drop your hands behind, hip back, and extend your legs forward. This is the direct transition that you are doing from standing to seated. Coming to Dandasana. Clear? So the transitions will happen from basic asana to basic asana. Like what happened from Tadasana, you went to Malasana, from there you did. And come to Dandasana. Next transition. Come up, ma'am. You can stand up. Okay, so one more sequence I'll show. So this will be little lengthy sequence, you can see. Okay, so here what you will do, Hasta Uttanasana, Padhastasana, jump back or walk back to plank, drop your knees down, sit back in Vajrasana, and extend your legs forward. Again, from standing to seated, I did one more sequence. Okay, like this, you will come up with your own sequences. Write down standing to seated and write down all the types that you can do. What all you can do in a yogic way by adding asanas to it. And you have to do your transitions. Now, ma'am is in seated posture. I want her to go into prone posture now, means lying down on the abdomen. I'm just showing you one example. You have to come up with your examples. From Dandasana, come to Vajrasana. From Vajrasana, you will come to table. From table, drop your chest and chin on the mat and come to Ashtangasana. And then relax in Makarasana. So I have used Vajrasana, table, Ashtanga, Makarasana to get into prone posture. Now prone to supine, what happens? You will not have many asanas, you have only one asana, that is Anantasana. Okay, doing Anantasana here and then releasing the posture and coming back to supine posture. Supine means lying down on your back. Or else what you can tell your student is just turn towards the side and lie down on your back. You can do this. That's it. Nothing much can be done here. Okay. So for example, yes, ma'am, slowly turn to the right side, sit up. From seated to standing, if you want to go, you already know, like in warm-ups, ma'am has taught, like from Dandasana, go to Vajrasana, Vajrasana to table, table to Adhomukha, or walk forward to Padhastasana, Hasta Uttanasana, relax. So these variations you. So like this, I want each and every one of you to do your own transition sequences. Clear? It's not only writing, you have to practice it before you come and teach her. Okay, remember why I have told? Remember all the 63 asanas? This is why. Okay, now if you don't know the asanas names, if you don't know which asana is what, to make these transitions, it will become a little difficult for you. Clear? Yes, ma'am, you can relax. So understood about these transition asanas, everyone? Clear? So for each, like standing to seated, at least 4 to 5 sequences you have to do it and keep it with you. Clear? Now we will come to sequencing. So I have told you about sequencing methods. It is a different types, like each and every sessions you can see there is a different, when you are taking 1 hour sessions, it will be different. Like your traditional is different, breathing is different. Okay, you are adding these sequences into your 1 hour sessions. Now let's talk about traditional sequencing method. What is this traditional sequencing method? This is the traditional way of doing asanas. Means you hold certain posture for some time in Ujjayi breathing. Okay, so that is traditional sequencing method. How do you do it? So first you will take basic asana, get into the posture, any posture, hold that posture for few Ujjayi breathing, anywhere starting from 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, you can hold it for some time, release the posture, come back to basic asana. What is this basic asana? For standing, basic asana is Tadasana. For seated, basic asana is Dandasana. For prone, it's Makarasana. For supine, Shavasana. This is the basic asana. You will start the asana from there. From Tadasana, example, get into Warrior 1. Hold Warrior 1 for 5 Ujjayi breathing. Stay there for some time and release the posture. Come back to Tadasana. So that's how you will do. That's the example. Like this, you are going to make a sequence. I'm giving example for this. Okay, so please write down clearly, okay, what it is and practice at home today. And tomorrow, I want everybody to be ready with this. And you are going to practice this in the breakout. Okay, so how do we start this? We have to start this traditional sequencing method with balancing asanas. First, any sequence that you start, okay, for other sequences, we don't have balancing asana. But if at all you want to add balancing asana in your class, your balancing asanas should be first. Anytime, anything that you do after your Surya Namaskara, if you're starting with your asanas, your balancing asanas has to be first. You cannot do all other asanas and then I'll do balancing asana. No. Okay, because balancing asanas need strength. When you are tired, if you start doing balancing asanas, you will get tired. So balancing asanas should be first. Then you can go with standing. Then you can go with seated. Then you can go with prone, and then you can go with supine. So that you are adding all the 5 major categories of asanas. In between this, from standing to seated, you can add transition asanas. This transition asanas also you can hold for Ujjayi breathing. So what happens if you keep holding transition asanas also for Ujjayi breathing, for few Ujjayi breathing, your sequence looks very big. So you cannot fit in this at that time. Okay, so that's why you can just do the transition asanas a little bit quickly, just getting into the posture like how I showed Muskan ma'am now, how Muskan ma'am showed us now. That way you can do it for tomorrow. Okay, now you will have question, how long should I do this transition asanas? The sequencing methods. So sequencing are something where this sequence should fit in the time that you have. Like, for example, if you're taking 1 hour session, so you finish your pranayamas, you finish your warm-ups, you finish your Surya Namaskaras. In between that time, after your Surya Namaskaras and before your relaxation or meditation, you will have 20 minutes time, right? In that time, your sequence should fit. You have to prepare your sequence according to that. But for tomorrow, I want your sequences for 15 minutes. And most of them, when we put them into the breakout room, 5 people, what you will do, no? Sequencing method. Okay, I'll do the standing asanas, you do the seated asanas, she'll do the prone asanas. Like that, it cannot be done. One person should take it for 15 minutes. Entire sequence should be there. Okay, so I told you the first possibility. First possibility is starting with balancing, then going with standing, then seated, prone, and supine. So next possibility, what you can do. Okay, I'm going to do balancing standing, but I'm going to skip seated. Is it fine? Definitely it is fine. You can directly go to prone and supine. Okay, ma'am, I'm doing meditation. I'll be in supine posture. Is it okay for me to sit back again? Yes, you can still do that. Or else you can start like, I'm skipping balancing also. I'm going ahead with standing. I'm starting with prone, supine. Then I'm coming to seated posture. It should also be fine. But don't do seated and then go to standing, again come back to meditation. The flow should be good. Once you're done with all the standing, then go to seated. Don't do seated, prone, supine, and then come to standing. That doesn't look good. So too many times, don't make them stand and sit. Apart from kids session, kids will do multiple times standing and seated postures. But for adults, when you're taking, make sure the flow should be good. Okay, so for example, ma'am, I have done all the standing warm-ups and I have done too many Surya Namaskaras standing. And can I do the sequences seating? Yes, you can still do seated, prone, supine and go ahead with relaxation. Like that also you can try. Okay, but don't do only one category of asana and tell I have done sequences. Don't do only 2 category and my sequence is done. Minimum 3 to 4 you have to add for it to look like a sequence. And whenever you are taking sequence, so for example, I have done 3 standing asanas. I'll add a seated category also. I'm going into seated posture, doing 1 asana only in the seated and again using the transition to come back to prone. Avoid such things because your sequence looks too clumsy. Because what happens here is when you're doing a sequence, give more priority to hold the asana. What is the main importance of this traditional sequence? You're holding the posture. That should be the major concept. Instead of that, if you do like only 1 asana when you get into any, like for example, like seated, you will do only Paschimottanasana, then use again transition to go back to prone, doing only one asana in prone, again going to supine, doing all the supine asanas. Avoid such things. Keep it balanced. Okay, so understood. So we will start anywhere from three Ujjayi breathing, holding the asana for 3 Ujjayi breathing, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can go up to 12, 15 also. The intensity of the practice will increase if you increase the Ujjayi breathing. The asana's intensity will increase. Okay, so for example, let me take a few people will tell hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing, and they'll start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is not Ujjayi breathing, and you're not holding the posture. You have to deep breathe in and breathe out in Ujjayi when you're holding the posture. So the minimum time for 5 Ujjayi breathing will be 30 seconds. It can go up to 1 minute 15 seconds also if you're doing deep breathing along with Ujjayi. Okay, if the breathing is proper, slow Ujjayi, like proper Ujjayi, if you're doing it, you go up to 1 minute 15 seconds for 5. We are not doing 3 Ujjayi breathing here in the session because you are all trainers and you are all strong. You have been practicing from almost close to 3 weeks now. So we are holding the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing here. Clear? So we are going to hold each posture for 30 seconds. Clear, everyone? So understood asana. I'm going to give you examples. You will understand it better. So after going home, if this is your homework, tomorrow you have to be ready with your warm-ups and your Surya Namaskara Anjaneyasana variation. So plus this traditional sequence. Okay, you are going to practice this in your breakout rooms. Okay, you will not get a chance like tomorrow I will take day after tomorrow. No, there are other sequences where you will have to learn and you have to come up with that also. But we will try to give chance to everyone as much as possible. Okay, so whatever I have done here in the session, okay, you can go, these recordings are available in the app. You can go to Bodhi Live app content, see the recordings of the date, take it out, just go through it, what we have done again when you're preparing the sequence, but don't do the same sequence. I want some different sequence apart from what I am giving example here. Something of your own. Okay, and just not writing and coming here and taking, you have to practice it at home. And one more condition, you will have to start instructing asanas. Okay, it's not Virabhadrasana 1, you cannot tell and sit. You have to explain the procedure of how to come into the posture quickly. Do not take too long also. Clear, everyone? Okay, so once you explain how to get into the posture, you have to keep quiet for some time because they are doing Ujjayi breathing. Their awareness has to be on their breath and asana. Okay, and in 15 minutes, at least I want 10 to 12 asanas in your sequences. Okay, there are conditions again, 10 to 12 asanas, you should be able to instruct properly. So whatever the sequences that you have written down that I'm going to take it tomorrow in the class, please go through the asanas instructions as well. How to tell them how to get into the posture because each asana has breathe in and breathe out. You have to keep that in mind. Clear, everyone? So now let's see the example for this traditional sequence. Muskan ma'am, ready? Okay.
Yes.
So everybody come up on your mat, stand up. Don't take your hand support. Come up on your mats by keeping your hands away from your body. So let us start with the traditional sequence. Example of traditional sequence. Stand in Tadasana. Stand in Tadasana, feet together, hands by your side, palms turn towards you, roll your shoulders back. Okay, so this is the basic standing asana. From here, we are starting with balancing asana. Now, fold your right leg, place it on your left inner thigh as high as possible. Inhale, raise your both the hands up, join your palms in Namaskara Mudra over your head. Lengthen your spine and stay there for 5 Ujjayi breathing, everyone. Keep focusing, keep breathing. Elbows straight.
Sania ma'am, your leg should be bit high or below the knee. Don't keep it on
Slowly
your knee.
relax. Drop your hands down. Relax your hands. Drop your leg down. Repeat the same thing on your left side. Fold your left leg, place it on your right inner thigh as high as possible. Raise your both the hands up, join your palms in. Namaskara Mudra over your head and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Slowly relax, drop your leg down, stand in Tadasana. Now come on the top of your mat, everyone. Take your right leg far back, front foot in 90 degree, back foot in 45 degree inwards. Breathe out, bend your left knee, thigh parallel to the ground. Torso turn towards your left leg. Breathe in, raise your both the hands up, hold the posture in Virabhadrasana 1. Take 5 Ujjayi breathing here. If you are not able to do Ujjayi breathing, start with deep breathing. Keep your awareness on your breath and on your asana. Hold the posture. Slowly relax. Relax your hand, straighten your leg and take your leg forward. Let's repeat the same thing on your other side. Now from Tadasana, take your left leg far back, front foot in 90 degree, back foot in 45 degree inwards. Breathe out, bend your right knee, right thigh parallel to the ground. Inhale, raise your both the hands up and hold the posture in Namaskar Mudra. Now stay there for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Very good. Slowly relax, drop your hands down, straighten your leg and take your leg forward. Now let us do Trikonasana. Take your right leg far back, front foot in 90 degree, back foot in 45 degree inwards, torso facing front. Breathe in, bring your hands in line with your shoulders. As you breathe out, slowly move your body towards your left side and drop your hand on the mat and hold the posture here for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Knees straight. Do not bend your knees. Please correct yourself. Pratidi ma'am and Ruchika ma'am, correct yourself. Slowly relax. Breathe in up. Relax your hands. Take your leg forward. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Take your right leg far back, front foot 90 degree, back foot 45 degree inwards. Hands in line with your shoulders. Inhale here. As you exhale, bend towards your right side. Right palm on the mat. Take your left hand in line with your shoulders and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Now slowly release. Inhale, come up. Relax your hands. Straighten your leg and take your leg forward. Now let us come to Utkatasana. Breathe in, raise your both the hands up and push your hip back and come to Utkatasana chair pose and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Stay there here, everyone. Your knee should not cross your toes. Very good. Slowly come to center, release the posture and stand in Tadasana. From here, let us do Malasana as a transition. Let's come to Malasana, everyone. Legs slightly apart, join your palms together, push your hip back, breathe out, go to Malasana. Now hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing, everyone. Stay there here. So we are using Malasana as a transition here. Very good. Drop your hip back and extend your legs forward and come to Dandasana. So Dandasana is the basic seated posture. So from here, let us do Paschimottanasana. Inhale, raise your both the hands up. As you exhale, bend forward from your lower back and come to Paschimottanasana. Go to your final posture. Even if you're doing modification, it's completely fine. Don't do the wrong posture. Look forward. Now hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Correct your postures. Look forward, Shubham. Inhale, slowly raise your both the hands up, release the posture and come back to Dandasana. From here, let us do Bhunamanasana. From Dandasana, extend your both the hands forward, palms facing each other. Inhale here. As you exhale, twist your body to the right side and place your both the palms on the right and try bringing your forehead closer to the mat and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Slowly inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist your body to the opposite side and place your both the palms on your left and try bringing your forehead closer to the mat and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Slowly inhale, come to center. Exhale, relax your hands and come back to Dandasana again. Now let's do our transition from seated to prone. Fold your both the legs inwards, come to Vajrasana. From Vajrasana, come to table. From table, go to Adho Mukha. Breathe in, come to plank again. From there, lie down on your abdomen, drop your knees and upper part of your body. From here, let us come to Bhujangasana. Place your both the palms by your chest. Now, as you breathe in, lift your upper part of the body up only till the navel. Elbows bent, look forward, do not look up. Now hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Very good. Slowly relax, lie down on your abdomen and relax in Makarasana. Come to the basic asana, Makarasana. Very good. From here, let us do Shalabhasana. Make a fist with your palms, place it under your thighs. Place your chin on the mat. Now, as you breathe in, lift your both the legs up and hold the posture in Shalabhasana. Keep breathing in and out. Stay there here. Now slowly relax, drop your both the legs down and relax in Makarasana. From here, let us go to Ananthasana. Turn towards your left side, drop your left armpit on the mat, support your head with your palm. So we are using Ananthasana as the transition from prone to supine. So this is the only asana that we have from prone to supine as a transition. Now your right leg is on top. Hold your right foot with right big toe with your index, middle and thumb finger of your right hand and slowly extend your right leg up. Keep your knees straight. Now hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Slowly come to relax the hands, drop your leg down, turn to the other side and come to Ananthasana on your other side. Right armpit on the mat, support your head with your palms. Hold your left big toe with your index, middle and thumb finger of your left hand and slowly extend your left leg up. Keep your knees straight and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Slowly relax, drop your left leg down and lie down on your back in Shavasana. So from here, let us do Utthana Padasana. Those who have back pain can place your both the palms under your hip. Others can place it on the mat, palms turned towards the mat. Now keep your feet together, knees together. Breathe in, lift your both the legs up without bending your knees. Make sure the toes are pointing towards you and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Keep your legs straight, legs to 90 degrees. Very good. Slowly relax. Drop your both the legs down towards the mat. Lie down on in Shavasana. So the next asana we are going to do is Ananda Balasana. First, let's lift your both the legs up to Utthana Padasana. Then split your legs around 3 to 3.5 feet distance between the legs. Bend your knees. Hold your foot with palms either from inside or from outside. Come to the final posture and hold it for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. No movement in the posture. Slowly relax. Relax your hands. Bring your legs together. Drop your legs down. Come to Shavasana. From here, let us come to Setu Bandhasana. Bring your heels closer to your hip. Both the knees are pointing up to the ceiling. Keep your legs width apart. Hold your ankles with your palms or place your both the palms on the mat. Now, as you breathe in, lift your hip up and come to the final posture of Setu Bandhasana and stay here for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Very good. Slowly relax, drop your hip down and lie down on your back. Extend your legs forward. Now let's come to Pavana Muktasana. Lift your both the legs up, bend your knees, hug your legs with both your hands. Now inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, come to the final posture. Try to bring your forehead or your nose in between your knees and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Very good. Slowly relax, drop your head down and slowly relax your legs. Come back to Shavasana. So now from here, let us do Udarakarshanasana. Bring your both hands in line with your shoulder. Fold your right leg. Place the right sole of your foot on your left knee. Hold your right knee with your left palm. Now slowly bring your right knee towards the left side on the mat and turn towards your opposite side. Now hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Very good. Slowly relax. Come to the center. Let's repeat the same thing on the other side. Fold your left leg. Place the left sole of your foot on your right knee. Now hold your left knee with your right palm and slowly bring your left knee towards the right side on the mat. Now look towards your opposite side and hold the posture for 5 Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Slowly come to the center and relax everyone. Lie down on your back for some time in Shavasana. Take a couple of breath in and out here. Rest here on the mat. Slowly turn towards your right side and sit up everyone. So understood how to do traditional sequence with an example. So there are a lot of mistakes in the postures when you are doing. We didn't correct any of the postures because we wanted to mainly concentrate on the sequences. Okay, but please correct yourself, do the alignments. Okay, if I start correcting the posture, then we might miss out on this sequence. Okay, so others also will get disturbed. So please go home, practice all the asanas, make sure that your alignments are proper. Pratiti ma'am and few of you were like when you are doing Trikonasana, your knees were like bent front leg. So that's not Trikonasana. Either do modification or else it will completely look like a warrior pose leg positions. Okay, so please correct on those postures. Okay, and then work on it. Okay, so any questions, any doubts regarding this traditional sequence, you can ask. You have to be ready with this tomorrow. Okay, you are going to take this in the breakout rooms. 10 to 12 asanas minimum should be there in your sequence, and one person will take the entire 15 minutes. Okay, along with asana instructions. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, who
Ma'am,
is this?
we need to instruct as well as simultaneously we need to perform the asanas, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Madhulika ma'am, go ahead with your question.
Yes, ma'am, you are saying ki prone to spine is only Anantasana transition.
We
Right?
don't have any asana, only Anantasana. We are using it as a transition. Yes.
For future, if we
Or
want to
you
use
can
this
just
transition,
ask them to turn to the right side and lie down on the.
or also the leg raises, right? In Anantasana, we can do the leg raise also.
Leg raise will become a different thing, ma, because we don't want to do any dynamic movements in the traditional sequence.
Okay. So for this sequence, we always have to use this Anantasana only. For
Not
prone-
always. You can not always. You can use your transition. You can ask them to lie down on their back directly from prone to supine.
Okay.
No need to
Okay.
use Anantasana always. You can just tell them to turn towards the right side and lie down on their back. That again left to you. What you want to take. Okay, so there will be no documents, nothing, no written formats. We don't have anything on the screen or something to explain you. So however, like whenever we come to class, we see how energetic you are. How was your day? We will ask if you're tired, if you're energetic. Based on this, we will take the sequence. So nothing, no documents is there with us for us to explain it. Okay, so the same way we want you all initially, yes, look into your manuals or the written script, whatever you have, you can see that and instruct. But later on, you have to come up with your own sequences once you're experienced. Okay, so understand, go home, repeat, and yes, please come up with good sequences. Everybody will get chance, don't worry. Okay, so if you don't get, ma'am, I didn't get chance, but I wanted to instruct, be ready with at least 2 to 3 sequences. At least 2 to 3. Okay, each sequence, I'll ask 5 different sequences you should have. Okay, so tomorrow be ready with one. Clearly, practice at home, 15 minutes, at least 3 times you can practice. Okay, clear? Any doubts? No doubts, all clear. Okay, so then quickly take 1 minute break and come back. Let's do a Brahmari with Shanmukhi Mudra followed by Chakra Bija Mantra meditation today. Okay, so quick 1 minute break and come back. Still, if you have any doubts, I'll ask. You can ask me after the class. Clear?
Ma'am.
Quick break and come back.
Ma'am, it's me, Padmavati, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, we have to do first breathing and afterwards warm-ups and Surya Namaskaras and this traditional sequence.
Yes.
It's the right way of doing. And afterwards relaxation. Do we
What
get
you're asking? No. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow, just be ready with your warm-ups. Be ready with your Anjaneya Asana variation and be ready with traditional. Don't worry about relaxation. We will let you know when you have to do. Okay?
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, Sally ma'am.
Saili ma'am,
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask कि जब हम warm ups लेते हैं, we need to follow the sequence like from head to toe, or there should not be any sequence. I might have missed that when you were telling, but I just
See,
wanted
you
to ask.
have to go with the sequence. If you go with the sequence, you will not miss out on any joints.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, come back, everybody. Quickly come back. And those who are not taking break, if you are already here, you can dim your lights if you want to prepare yourself for meditation. We are going to do 6 rounds of Brahmari with Shanmukhi Mudra, followed by Chakra Bija Mantra meditation. Okay, you need not have to open your eyes in between. So once you are done with Brahmari with Shanmukhi Mudra pranayama, you can just place your hands on your thighs. Okay, and you can prepare yourself for the meditation. And remember, whenever you are tired, when you are doing meditation, if you are feeling dizzy, if you are not able to sit, you can always lie down on your mat. Okay, clear everyone? Fine. Quickly settle down. Sit in Sukhasana. Place your both the hands on your thighs, palms open to the ceiling. Keep your spine straight and your eyes closed. Now give a gap between upper part and lower part of your teeth, and your lips remains closed. Now place your thumb on your tragus, index on your eyelids, middle finger next to your nose, ring finger on your upper lip, little finger just below your lower lip. Inhale through the nose. Now, as you exhale, make a humming bee sound. Let us continue this for 6 rounds. Those who are having ear infections can avoid. You can do abdominal breathing. Keep this as your last round, everyone. Once you're done, slowly place your hands on your thighs, palms open to the ceiling. Keep your spine straight and your eyes closed. Prepare your body for the meditation.
We are doing chakra meditation with Bija mantra. We are going to chant mantra corresponding to each chakra. Take a couple of normal breathe in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Gentle attention on perineum, point between anus and genital organ. Mooladhara chakra. Let us chant Lam, L-A-M, Lam, together rhythmically for 7 times. Breathe in, Lam, 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 Lam. Attention on the point 4 inches below the navel, behind the genitals, Swadhisthana chakra. Let us chant Vam, V-A-M, Vam, for 7 times. Breathe in, Vam, 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 Vam. Attention on the navel, Manipura chakra. Let us chant Ram, R-A-M, Ram for 7 times. Breathe in. Ram, 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 Ram. Attention on chest center, Anahata Chakra. Let us chant Yam, Y-A-M, Yam for 7 times. Breathe in. Yum, 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 yum. Attention on throat center, Vishuddhi Chakra. Let us chant Hum, H-A-M, Hum for 7 times. Breathe in. Hum, 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 hum. Attention on eyebrow center, Agnya Chakra. Let us chant Om for 7 times. Take a deep breath in. Om, 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 Om. Attention on top of the head, Sahasrara Chakra. Let us chant Om for 7 times. Breathe in. Om, 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 Om. Now we will chant these 7 sounds 7 times while moving our attention on chakras in sequence. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Om, Om. Breathe in. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Om, Om. Breathe in. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum. Om. Om. Breathe in. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Hum. Om. Om. Breathe in. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Hum. Om. Om. Breathe in. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Hum. Om. Om. Breathe in. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Hum. Om. Om. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Become aware of your body and surroundings. Cover the eyes with the palms. Slowly looking through the gaps of your fingers. Slowly and gently open your eyes with beautiful smile. Excellent, everyone. Relaxed? How do you feel? Very calming, very powerful meditation, chakra meditation. So you'll be in that trance for some time. You don't feel like talking. You'll be calm and very serene. Excellent, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. Namrata ma'am. Muskan ma'am.
Yes,
I'll be handing over the session to Muskan ma'am for theory.
thank you. Ready, everyone, for the theory topic? Come closer to the camera. You can take your level 1 manuals, part 2. We'll be starting off with very interesting topic, that is your nadis. Take your paper pen along with you. Okay. Ready, everyone? Yeah. Okay. So before starting the topic, can anyone tell me what is nadis? Have you ever listened about it? What is nadis? Yes, Madhurika ma'am, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
The energy flow channel through which energy flows.
Very nice. Dimple ma'am. Unmute yourself.
Same I was saying, the channels of energy. When Namrata ma'am had told in one of the theory sessions about breathing, it helps to regulate pran in your nadis that time it was used. So the energy channels.
Very good to listen from you. Yes. So basically, nadis. Nadis in a Sanskrit, it means channel or a tube. Okay. And it is derived from the word nad, which means hollow. So what basically it happens in our pranic body, prana flows out from these nadis and it is stored into the chakras. So nadis are the pathways through which your prana flows inside your body. But what happens? Prana can flow only through the nadis if your nadis are clear, they are not blocked, and they are strong enough to hold that prana. So that is why it is very important for us to keep that nadis unblocked, to keep it clear so that prana could flow through the nadis very easily and effectively. Yes. So in yoga, it refers to the network of channels from which the energy that is flowing inside your body. So you'll be wondering how many nadis are there, how it works, and each and everything. So there are over 72,000 of nadis in our body. But if we look into Seva Samhita, it says that there are approximately 3.5 lakh of nadis in our body. So, but we will not be learning about that too much nadis. So there are basically 3 main nadis that passes through our spinal cord. So we'll be learning about that 3 major nadis. So what are the 3 major nadis? That is your Ida first, second Pingala, and third is your Shushumna. Ida, Pingala, and Shushumna. I think might be some of you must be knowing about these nadis. Yeah. So first is Ida. So all these nadis, these are moving alternatively from the spinal cord, from the base of the spine up towards the Ajna chakra and finally to Sahasrara. We'll be learning in detail about each nadis. So first is Ida nadi. So Ida nadi is your left channel. So to learn, we should have the basic understanding. So I'll be explaining you. This is my right nostril. This is left nostril. This is my right hand. This is left hand. This is right hemisphere of my brain. This is left hemisphere of the brain. Clear, everyone? So Ida is associated with your left nostril, with the left channel. And it symbolizes your mental energy as well. It represents your mental force or your manas, your mind as well. It also represents moon and it has feminine in character, female characteristics, represent lunar energy, and it is associated with the river Ganga. And it is white in color. So all the things like cooling effect, feminine nature, everything Ida Nadi has. And where it originated from? It started from the base of your spine, the Mooladhara chakra, the point between your perineum and anal region. And it moved in crisscross direction upwards towards your spine to Agna chakra, eyebrow center. And from where the Shushumna Nadi connects. From Agna chakra, the Shushumna Nadi connects and finally move to Sahasrara, to the crown chakra, to the top of your head. So what happens? The Ida Nadi, what it represents to you? It represents your thoughts, how you feel, your emotions, and everything. As it is cold in nature also. It represents moon effect, so it is cold in nature. So when your Ida is active, left side of the nostril is active. So it represents the right hemisphere of the brain. So the right hemisphere of the brain is working at that time. And you will be more creative when your Ida is predominant. And it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. What is parasympathetic nervous system? It is all about your secretion. Like it tells you about your thoughts, your emotions, how you feel, and all your emotions will be released in any form, in the form of from your eyes, in the form of tears, from your nose, and from vomiting also, or any kind of body fluid. So that is why you say that like after crying, I feel better, like that. Okay, by releasing, it helps in releasing your emotions as well. Clear with the first nadi, Ida? If you have any doubts, you can note it down. At the end, we'll be asking questions. Yeah. So one more thing, Ida is also known as Chandra Nadi, as it is a cooling effect, moon, related to moon, white in color. It is also called Chandra Nadi. Coming on to next is Pingala. So Pingala is also known as your Surya Nadi. So it is like opposite, exactly reverse to Ida will be Pingala. So Ida, it symbolizes, like it is also known as your left channel. It represents your left nostril. It is related to your life force, your prana, and it is on the right side of the body. It represents hot, sun, masculine in character, and it is red in color. Ida is white, it is red in color. It represents sun, and it is associated with which river? Yamuna. Ida is associated with river Ganga. Pingala is associated with the river Yamuna. And also it started from the Mooladhara chakra, the base of your spine, and it moves in crisscross direction alternatively to your Agna chakra. And from where Agna chakra, it meets Shushumbhana Nadi and goes up to your crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra. So what happens when your right nostril is active? Basically, your Pingala is active, dominated. It works on the left side of the brain. When your Ida is active, it works on the right side of the hemisphere of the brain is active. When your Pingala is active, it works on the left side, opposite. And you will have more logical thinking when your Pingala is predominant. It corresponds to your sympathetic nervous system. So what is sympathetic nervous system? Like hyper ambitious people have high Pingala. So they will think that I am here, I will be getting things done. Whatever happens, I am here, I will do that. No need to worry. Like they have a strong confidence. Clear with the Pingala Nadi, everyone? So we'll be coming to third, Shushumna, the spiritual energy that is found at the center of your spinal cord. So it is associated with the river Saraswati. So when Ida and Pingala, both are in the balance, the third channel that is created, the third nadi becomes active. That is your Shushumna. So when the Shushumna is active, through which the Kundalini arises in upward direction. So Sushumna, it rises straight up from your spine, root chakra to crown chakra. Other nadis are connecting here to Agna chakra, from where Sushumna meets and finally goes into Sahasrara chakra. So clear with this? So now we'll be talking about three of these nadis, like Ida and Pingala. They flows around the spinal cord. Suppose this is your spine, and it started from the base of your spine, crisscross direction, meeting at Agna chakra. Pingala also started crisscross, meeting at Agna chakra. Where it meets at Agna chakra, Shushumna Nadi go upward direction from there to Sahasrara chakra. Clear with this? So where it energizes your Shushumna Nadi, which helps in the spiritual awakening also. And you'll be wondering that if it really exists, Ida and Pingala, no physical existence. But when we are more and more aware about our energy flowing inside the body, we'll get to know that these energy here and there, they are flowing in a very defined, pattern. By practicing pranayama, asanas, your meditation, prayers, you will see that they are moving in a very established pathways. You will recognize it. If you cut your body, you will not see the nadis. There is no such physical thing. So it is very microscopic, not seen by dissecting a body. Okay. And it, three of them, they represent the flow of energy from lower stage to the consciousness stage by traveling from the spinal cord, like as I've told you. And where they intersect, Ida and Pingala, they intersect, meet, that at that point they create chakras. So this is all about Ida, Pingala and Shushumna. Ida, the left side, represent It is white in color, represents moon, feminine in nature, lunar energy. Left side of the nostril activates the right side. Okay. White in color represent river Ganga. Pingala, right side activates left hemisphere of the brain. Red in color, hot, represents masculine character. It is hot and it is associated with river Yamuna as well. And it activates the left side of your brain. You will be having more logical thinking. The third is your Shushumna, which helps in your spiritual awakening, and it is associated with the river Saraswati, where the both nadis meet at Agnya Chakra. From there, Shushumna travels and move to root chakra. It helps in your spiritual awakening, where you are fully in that blissful stage. And like all of these nadis, they do not have any physical existence. I hope this is clear to you, each and everyone. Interesting, isn't it? It was interesting or boring? No? Interesting. Shall I ask question? Few more questions? You will be answering? Okay. Few questions. Chalo, theek hai. Ida Nadi. It represents which side of your nostril? Quickly, unmute and answer.
Left side.
Okay. And the color of Ida?
White.
Pingala colors? Pingala?
Red.
Red. Very nice. Shobha, you will answer only. Shushumna represents which river? Yes, Divya ma'am, unmute. Okay. Shushumna represents which river?
Saraswati.
Saraswati. Nice.
Saraswati.
Good. Very nice, everyone. So let us first close the session and then we'll take the questions. Anyone who will come forward for closing prayer? Anyone who wants to come forward? Randomly, you can raise your hands. Okay, Anita ma'am, go ahead.
Everyone, join your hands at the chest center. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Paschantu. Ma Kasyit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gradually rub your hands. Cover your eyes. Look into the gap of your fingers. Open your eyes with a beautiful smile.
Very nice, ma'am. Your child is also chanting with you. Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. So for tomorrow, every one of you will be knowing the homework, Anjaneyasana variation, as well as traditional sequence for 15 minutes. Each person will be preparing their own sequence. Okay. So add few more asanas, new asanas. Thank you, everyone, for joining the session. See you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day ahead. Keep practicing. For those who have questions, you can stay back.
Yes, Rekha ma'am.
Ma'am, yeah, please tell the asanas which is good for PCOD, PCOS, and for getting a regular menstrual cycle.
See, all the asanas which are good for your reproductive system.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so are good for your PCOD, PCOS, and mainly the asanas. See, tomorrow we'll be doing chakras. So those asanas, like you will get to know Swadhisthana chakra, where it is located. Okay, so those things will be good for your PCOD, PCOS. So your asanas like Baddha Konasana, okay, Baddha Konasana, Marjari Asana. If you're not on cycles, the asanas will put pressure on Swadhisthana chakra, your uterus.
Okay.
Okay, and also the asanas like which are good for digestion also.
How about Adho Mukha? That is also very good. Adho Mukha.
You can do Adho Mukha is also good. Okay, because
Okay.
again it is putting pressure on your Swadhisthana chakra, forward bendings. Okay,
Mhm.
so you can try this. The organs, I mean the asanas that is massaging your abdominal region, putting pressure on your Swadhisthana chakra, like your Malasana, Bhujangasana.
Okay.
Okay, so Setu Bandhasana,
Okay.
Dhanurasana. You can try this Viparita Karni when you don't have cycles, like if you have any problem regarding that is again good for that. Okay, you can do
Okay.
standing forward bend, Padasthasana, seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana.
Okay.
Practice Naukasana. And your Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is very, very good for hormonal imbalances. Okay, so if you're suffering from that, try 10 minutes of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama every day for 2 months and you will see a great changes. Okay, and also try with these relaxations, positive affirmations.
Okay.
Okay, so these things are very, very good for those people.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Shubhama. Yes, ma'am. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, I want to ask that Sushumna Nadi originate at Mooladhara Chakra, but where it ends? And where
Sahasrara
it,
chakra, crown of your head.
okay, crown of your head, Sahasrara Chakra. Okay. And what is the color of this Nadi? Is there any Sushumna
Which nadi?
Nadi?
Blue color.
Blue.
Blue.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Anything else? Okay then. See you all tomorrow, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.